Oh god, that's wet now. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh, you've got some gear, haven't you?
Oh, yeah,
It's getting filmed though, isn't it? That's the trouble. Let's see. Yeah, good job I've got screensaver on. That's it. That's it. Of course there's no internet. Hell. I've got... Oh yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I always put a screen protector on. I mean, these are only cheap phones. I just buy them second hand, reconditioned. Oh, it's 4G. Let's see. I have to manually overwrite. It's a pain. I was sussed out a way round to click on this. You got to mess about. Anyway, that YouTube and that. Oh, more of them.
Yeah, there'll be hundreds today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't exactly go fast, do they?
No, so there will be hundreds.
I wonder if the police will guide them in, it'll be a bit easier. No, you think they would?
Time.
Well, you think they would because it'd stop the make it easier, wouldn't you? Soddy.
So they're not technically supposed to be here until 12:30, so everyone here is early.
I think she's shouting street art. She must be a fan.
One solution! One solution! One solution! Hola, South America!
veterans and the public. We had Nigel Farage speak and others. Some people on some of these events have not allowed certain people to speak. But so we're coming in to support today in solidarity with all the farmers, but businesses as well, the public and veterans, to say we don't want to see IHT, and we want to ensure that we secure our food security and our future together. But the people who've organised this, there's separate organisers, but lots of farmers. We're from Farmers to Action and Together.
So farmers and veterans are actually the backbone of your society, and both groups are very left behind right now in the UK. So what do you hope will change, or do you think that the MPs will have started to have common sense again today and maybe be a little bit more open for discussions to make the inheritance taxes not that crucial?
Well, you know, at the end of the day, common sense it seems to be lacking. I'm all about the common people, a bit like Thomas Paine, common sense in the sense of the Enlightenment views about freedom, virtues, duty, service. But you know, what we've seen much more is people wanting to shut down debate. We've seen people being imprisoned for posts, you know all about that.
Yeah.
We've seen people being smeared. What we haven't seen is an honest debate and discussion about the reality that working people and everyday people face in Britain, of which farmers are part of. We should remember, farmers are only making 0.5% return on investment. They do it because of legacy, of family, and these new inheritance taxes are going to push them past the brink. It's going to mean we don't want to see solar panels and BlackRock owning the farms. Like with our energy, we need food security, but the public are wise to this, and there's only so much you can keep calling people far right before they just go, well, that doesn't mean anything anymore. We want to have a real conversation. We're seeing it in America. We're seeing that, I've just come back from DC, the amount of enthusiasm from the public, all different types of people, all coming out supporting, and we're seeing it here, we're seeing it in the polls, right? And I think today in Parliament they need to take this very seriously. I'm not sure if they're going to, but we are Together and Farmers to Action are getting all our MPs being emailed and called and written to, and councillors for the May elections, and we're saying we're going to make sure our voices are heard. We're not going away until this is dealt with.
So you mentioned America, and in America we just had a change of government. Now we have Republicans again, we have Donald Trump, and you saw what happened in 2 weeks of Trump being back in office. He didn't rescue the economy. So do you think that the UK can still survive under a Labour Keir Starmer government, or do you think now there has to be a change immediately?
Well, the UK is definitely going to survive, but the thing is, Keir Starmer seems to want to bring us back into Europe. He wants us to have a European military, it looks like. The 30-year-olds have this kind of cozied up thing. The British public resoundingly said that they wanted to have Brexit. I think we've had a very special relationship with America. I think it would be foolhardy and silly not to retain that. And I think the British public will keep making our voices heard. That Together and Farmers to Action, we encourage the public. We encourage everyone to stand together in unity. We might have disagreements, thrash them out in public, work them out. We're adults, we're grown up, we can do that. In a lively democracy and a free society, that's what we need to do. We need to do it together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this was
Farmers to Action.
Farmers to Action, and they are fighting with veterans and the whole community for the farmers to make life fairer and with common sense again.
So thank you very much, sir.
Do you have a card or something?
I don't, but I can give you my details. So for those of you who are watching, my name is Ray Daniel, and next to me we've got Victor, and we are live and direct from the farmers' protest down here in central London. And this will be starting off for real. This is only a beginning. And even taking the winter fuel payments away from
Need to get some footage, mate. Well, as we stand on top, I assume you saw it.
I saw you at Rotherham.
Oh,
I did, yeah, we bumped into each other.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you probably know Marty and News Now Yorkshire, they're round.
Oh, no,
I came round with them, but
Yeah.
yeah, cheers. You too, see you later. Hi again. Have you met the other two? They're here.
No, where are they?
Just down there. I'll tell him you're here.
Well, where's it happening? Down that way or up here?
Oh, I don't know. It looks like they're queuing up here. So that's the end. So make sure film the tank. When that Rupert, whatever the MPs say, they're all here. Oh, here he is. I was just saying. I saw Sammy as well.
Who?
Sammy, she does. She works. You know Sammy. She used to do it for Tommy Robinson.
Oh, Sam Woodhouse.
Yeah. She was just.
Where's happening, mate? Down there?
I don't know.
No.
There's some things I'm guessing they're going to maybe on top at the front. It'd be a bit weird to do it at the back.
Well, I'm guessing they're blocking the road, and then we'll go up and do speeches. I bet they'll leave these here.
Great.
They should fucking aim the turrets at the Westminster.
Who's going to push out?
Yeah. Alright, Here's Mel of
Stuck with it.
When we stand in the name of Jesus, tell me who can stand before.
What is that? What they are?
In the mighty
Oh, they would do,
name
wouldn't
of Jesus.
Might as well.
Jesus. Down here. Jesus is coming.
They'll recognise me straight away.
Oh, there's only a few of them.
They go funny, mate. They go funny, mate. Seeing things kicked off with cameras.
There's only 3 or 4 of them, Sodom. Oh, watch the cars.
Probably go quick.
He's got the same accent as that Scottish MP.
Oh, it's Palestine guy is here.
Oh well, at least it gives them something.
Shithawk.
I don't think they're going to do out.
I don't think they will either, but they're half a try.
That's why I do everything live.
Just stay here.
Is that an ambulance?
No, it's going on fire.
You don't see many 5 engines going. Hey, is it just a small protest today? Just a small protest today.
It's every day of the week.
Oh, you come every day? Some places
from
that
12 to 2.
See, most places, I think there's a place in Yorkshire does a daily one,
Yeah.
but most places it's just Saturday. Next Saturday's supposed to be big one.
The big
isn't
one,
it?
yeah. No, but this is, it's connected with the peace camp. So
Oh,
that's,
that will connect into it.
so that's why Jim decided to have it here. So where do you come from? You're from Yorkshire?
So,
Yeah, the Leeds. I just
Oh,
film
Leeds.
anything. I'm just.
No,
yeah.
I'm just interested in.
We're just. I didn't think we're filming that. It's a bit chaos. You want to? If you get a chance, go down. It's entertaining. It's chaos down there. So once you finish it, have a wonder. It's fun down there. It is. It's chaos.
it is, it always is.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're staying till at least 4.
But you know why? This isn't the inheritance tax. I've just read recently that in her budget, Rachel Reeves. So farmers used to get the EU subsidy.
Yeah.
And then there was a discussion with Brexit to reduce it gradually. So there was an agreed timetable, and she's suddenly dropped it. So she hasn't kept to the timetable,
No.
and that's a massive part of their income.
Well, she's crazy, isn't she? I mean, it's
You know
like,
what Private Eye calls her? Rachel from accounts.
Oh yeah, everyone calls her that.
Because
she hates it. You know, apparently that's now sexist to say that.
But in her CV, she claims to have been part of a big finance company.
I know.
All she did was she's
Be
involved in,
front page. I
in
know.
customer care, for crying out
I
loud.
know.
So she's clueless.
And the
about
funny thing is,
business.
you know, the best thing is, she's actually probably the best out of the lot. You've got the other one. I mean, they're all. I think. Oh, what's her name? The Angela Rayner. She's apparently. She's. Yeah, she was caught in an interview slagging all the others off, and they're fuming.
Was she?
No, yeah, she's said all sorts of really
You see
rude.
that in Private Eye too. They've got this spoof of the Labour government WhatsApp group, and she's always being left out and all the rest of it.
Car on camera. Car coming out.
Oh, is that anyone famous? That's not a brilliant car, is it? We saw a fancy one earlier. But someone worked it out. It was South, not Korea. South. It might have been South Korea.
So are you a Watford fan?
No, I'm Chelsea, but I work for the club.
Oh right.
So I work on women's match days.
Okay.
So I go back up then.
I'll tell you what I saw earlier. I don't know.
Who now?
But would it be coming down? I'm sure it was Michael Gove, but I don't know.
Nigel Farage is coming.
No, he wasn't coming.
He's already up at the pub having a pint.
Yeah.
You know, the photo opportunity.
Yeah,
He's
3
just
o'clock for him. But I'm sure I saw for Gove walk down. But it could have just been something. I mean, I need glasses, so everybody's a blur to me.
Are you
Street shit. Come on.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back.
We used to demonstrate something else, but at Old Palace Yard, and I'd regularly see people that I recognised from the telly, and I couldn't remember their
I'm
names.
terrible.
But you know, so
yeah, I've got the worst memory. But like I say, come down there. Like when how long are you staying here for?
I've got to go somewhere else.
Oh well, walk through it. It's entertaining. I know it's madness.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I love the big tractors. There's
Shithole.
tanks and everything.
Shithole. Come on. Bullshit.
Okay.
Your name is. Come on.
Oh, she was all right.
Yeah, she wasn't too bad. No, some of them are not bad.
They're
They're
doing the
like-
daily one. There's somewhere.
I don't come up in the daily one.
No, they're usually a different lot. Daily ones are usually the relaxed ones. There's a little town just outside Halifax. They do it sounds like they're doing a speech. They do a daily. I mean, it's only one person, but
Go middle, the middle.
a 3-wheel tractor once. I don't know. Hello, little one. I saw you earlier, I think, didn't we?
Yes,
Hello.
I'm quite famous.
It's so funny what to just do. Right or left? I don't know what left looks like. Oh, there's that.
Regardless of where it is, there's so much more. I think we've seen it
Yeah, I knew this whole bit.
Well, how are you doing? I overtook you. Willie was so miserable. I was like, I overtook him and I was waving at him and he was like this.
Another Farrell fact, isn't
Yeah, he can eat too much rice.
Especially when there's 3 or 4 of us in a field and they're going up and down next to the paper.
Sí, la gente se ha bajado.
We'll
Excited to announce Nick and his dad, and they are going to play you a fantastic song, which is I Want to Be a Farmer, like my dad. And we want you to join in, start dancing because it's getting jolly cold, and enjoy this, and then we're going to give you some speeches. So let's get into the groove, guys.
How we doing? I wrote this song for my kids, and it's relevant to pretty much everybody here, I think. So, as soon as the sound guys are ready.
I wanna be a farmer.
It's time you took the blame. Your party shouldn't be in power, and millions feel the same. And Rachel, can't you do the maths? You got the numbers wrong when it comes to inheritance tax. Yeah, Labour, what gives you the right to take away our future? It's lies after lies. My children just want to carry on the way it's always been. Here's a message from my son. I want to be a farmer like my dad, but Keir Starmer wants to take our land. Your government will crumble, but the damage will be done. You're gonna get burned when you fly too close to the sun. Watch out, Starmer. They promise change, but it's all the same. They're selling us out for power and fame. They say they care, but it's all a lie. Sitting back and watching while agriculture slowly dies. I wanna be a farmer like my dad, but Keir Starmer wants to take our land. Our family's been farming for more than a century. How is it fair to take my choices away from me? Back off, Starmer. I wanna be a farmer like my dad, but Keir Starmer wants to take our land.
Do you know, it's simple. All we want to do is farm. Take our land away for whatever reason, we can't. No land, no food.
I wanna be a farmer like my dad, but Keir Starmer wants to take our land. Your government will crumble, but the damage will be done. You're gonna get burned when you fight to go For those who don't know me, I'm Nick. You can find me on YouTube, Nick's Farm. This is my dad. He gets involved with everything on the farm. He's on YouTube as well. Do you want to say a couple of words, Dad, before we get speakers on? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dad. Well, what a turnout. I've never seen so many tractors. Even as old Fenn's got here, but I'm surprised. Anyway, thanks, Nick, and what a great song. I'm proud of him, mate. Really good. Well, we're all here just down the road. They're going to be debating today, I think, isn't it? 145,000? More, I think. More? That's right. So it's in their hands. I don't hold out much hope, but what we've got to do is keep persevering. We mustn't stop. If one thing farmers are, they're resilient. Always have been. It's a tough job there. We don't ask for much. All we want to do is keep our land intact. It's not much to ask, not when you think about it. Low returns, poor weather, hard work. That's what we're faced with. We don't mind that. In fact, that's what we do. We're used to it. But put that other complication there. If we're worrying about tax when we hand it down to our children, we're not selling out. If we sold out, there'd be capital tax to pay. We don't mind that. All we want to do is pass not only the farm down to our children, but our knowledge. It's so important, and I know you're all with me here. I'm proud of this country. I'm proud of what we do, what we've achieved. I'm particularly proud of the farming community. They're a resilient lot. There are other groups out there that are equally as resilient, and they deserve credit too. But us farmers, we surely have we have the ability to feed you if we're allowed to, and that's debatable. Do they want us to be more for the environment or more for food production? Nobody knows. We're in limbo land.
Bill Gates!
Pardon?
It's an arsehole!
Bill Gates? Well, yeah, you could probably help. I think, yeah. Anyway, look, I'm going to get off now. I might have a few words later on. So who's on next then, Nick?
Right, we're going to start speeches now, so there's some other people to speak as well. We've got Tom Bradshaw from the NFU. He's going to come up first, if he doesn't mind coming up now. Are you ready, Tom? Oh no, sorry, Liz is going to come up again. So we've completely taken over, I do apologise.
Nothing ever goes according to plan. Well, I just want to say a few words from the team at Save British Farming. There are a number of us, and we have all worked very intensively to get this off the ground. And so, first of all, I want to say thank you to the team, and there's many of them. You're all out here, all of you together, because you brought your tractors here, and you're part of the Save British Farming team today. And please give yourself a big round of applause. We've brought tractors to London several times, and every time we've come back, we've got bigger, and we've got louder, and we're not going to go away. And we must be determined that this is a marathon, not a sprint. We are probably not going to get a quick result from Mr. Starmer or Mrs. Reeves because they are dug in. But we understand about resilience and the need for resilience. But we are winning. We're winning the argument. We're in the press and the media every day, and more people are understanding what we need to say to them about their food. So what I want to say to you is stay positive, stay united, stay connected, come on board. We will keep doing this. And you know what? It's jolly good fun. Everyone has a great day out. We even do some singing. But thank you. And I really do want to say a heartfelt thanks to my team. They know who they are. I might drag them onto stage if I can later. But we've had some fraught moments, but we've also had some good moments. And I'm sure we'll be having a few beers later. And now I'm delighted to welcome Tom Bradshaw, President of the National Farmers Union, and enjoy the speeches, guys. Oh, and one more housekeeping thing. When you go home, you have to turn left at the end of Whitehall and either go onto the embankment or over Westminster Bridge. The police have been absolutely amazing. In fact, can we give the police a round of applause? And one more thing, to show that we are quintessentially great British people, please make sure you pick up your rubbish, don't leave any rubbish. And behave yourselves, and let's be proud. I'm proud of you guys, thank you so much. I love you all.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much, Liz. I think it would be appropriate to have 3 cheers for Safe British Farming and Liz Webster. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Now here we go again. When we first came to Westminster on the 19th of November, I don't think the government knew what they'd hit them. You came again with your tractors in December, and we're here again today. The message is getting louder. The message is getting clearer. I just hope that the ears are listening, because at the moment they're really not acting. This is the purest form of democracy. A loud and clear demonstration, a legal protest. And I urge all of you to make sure that when you leave here, you do exactly as Liz said. We should never forget how lucky we are in this country to have a democracy. Many people around the world would give their right arm to have a democracy like we do. Those farmers in the Ukraine don't have this moment of opportunity. So let's use our voices. Let's make sure we stand loud and proud, and we make sure that those politicians hear every word that comes from here today. We have a voice, a loud voice, and I think the government are very clear they've woken a sleeping giant. We have to keep the pressure up, and that's what you're all doing here today. And if the government thinks we'll go away, they don't understand you, they don't understand farming, and they don't understand farmers. As Liz has already said, we fight the elements, we fight the markets. All we want is to earn a fair crust from the food we're producing. The challenges are very real. We're not against paying the tax. We'd prefer to pay the tax from the food we produce rather than a death tax, which is simply unaffordable and unacceptable. The sense of betrayal in the industry is one that I've never, ever known. A policy that we were promised would not be introduced. A policy that doesn't do what the government says it does. The Office for Budget Responsibility agree with us. The supermarkets on this occasion agree with us. Even the Observer agrees with us. If the Chancellor is so confident her policy is right, why won't she meet with us to justify the policy? Even the Prime Minister has met. I was able to look him directly in the eye and spell out the awful, inhumane, unacceptable impacts of this policy. Why won't the Chancellor meet? For her, the family farm tax is policy. But for me and for you, it's personal. This week is Yellow Willies Mind Your Head Week. We all know the untold pressure this is having on our farmers and our farming communities across the country. Can I urge you one more time, on your way home from London, when you're back on your farms tomorrow, pick up that phone to a neighbour that you haven't spoken to for a while, or somebody that you haven't seen. We can't let people suffer in silence. We must be there for each other. As President of the National Farmers Union, representing 70% of English and Welsh farming, I've received hundreds of emails, messages about the impacts of this tax. The human impact of this policy is simply unacceptable. It's also economically unacceptable. Economist after economist has turned against the policy. And let's be very clear here today, 75% of farmers producing this country's food will be impacted by the proposed changes to inheritance tax. That's 75% of businesses who will no longer invest for our future. that won't build the resilience that delivers food security. And when the government are sitting there saying that food security is national security, they're sitting there saying they need economic growth, and they're doing everything they can to stop you investing in the future of your businesses. That is simply wrong. They say the policy is well considered, but how can it be well considered when it has that economic impact, the human impact, and the pressure it puts on the farming community? It undermines food security at a time of global insecurity, and it is wrong on so many levels. I've been in Parliament this morning with Labour MPs. We'll be back in Parliament this afternoon, seeing more MPs. We've met over 400 MPs since the 30th of October. The pressure out here creates the pressure in there that we all need to work together. And we should celebrate a united industry, standing here, putting our best foot forward to try and get the changes that we need and to try and get the voices of farming heard. We've had over 145,000 members of the public sign the official petition. Over 275,000 members of the public signed the NFU petition. Public support and a united industry is what will put the pressure on our politicians. And we must think about that as we decide on the next steps that anybody is planning on taking as we continue to build the pressure through this campaign. We must keep the public on side at every step that we take. We cannot and we will not take their support for granted, and it's absolutely essential that every one of us here takes that responsibility seriously. Whether you're an NFU member or not, every meeting we go into, every meeting I go into, stood here with the presidents of Ulster, Scotland and Wales. We carry your weight on our shoulders. We take you into those rooms with us, and we will fight every day until we get the outcome that we need that mitigates the disastrous impact of the proposals that we've seen in the budget. And we recognise that the challenges go far wider than inheritance tax. But the one change that Sir Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves can make today that make this better is to consult or stop the proposals around inheritance tax. And we will continue to fight that until they finally listen. Thank you very much for your support. We'll continue to fight on your behalf. Thank you.
Come, another round of applause for Tom Bradshaw from the NFU. So we've got a great lineup of guest speakers today. If he's ready, I want to introduce our next guest. It's the one and only Gareth Wynne Jones.
Rhonda, we love you too. Believe it or not, he's tall, Tom. I came in this morning for the third time, and let me tell you, I do not want to be in London, and it is an amazing